Live stream. Hello, one viewer. We'll just give it a few minutes before people can join in kicking stuff. Not kicking stuff, I mean like before the actual live stream kicks in properly and whatnot. So whoever's watching, feel free to drop a comment or something. I was watching the Olympics. I've got tennis on. Del Potro versus Nadal. So I mean, I play tennis. I'm a massive tennis fan. So it's been a good match so far. So kind of want Del Potro to win. Still only at one. Speed. USA. You guys. I watched. I watched some rowing earlier, and the USA won that. We came second, but it was quite. I mean, you guys won it quite comprehensively, but it was pretty good. Are you enjoying the Olympic speed, or what's happening on that front? Premier League. Now, this is the important thing. The Premier League has started again today, so it's the football, soccer is back on now, so it's all good. I'm probably going to do this live stream till about 7 p.m. It's 20 to 7 here, so work that basically probably like 20 minutes. Maybe I might just do it half an hour. I'm gonna go and get something to eat, and I'm working on a load bunch of editing to do. This is right. This is one for you guys now. For my channel, I have a really cool video coming up. It's gonna be comedic. It's gonna be sarcastic. It's gonna be jokey. It's going to be hopefully funny. I pray to God that it's funny. But yeah, it's going to be like I don't really want to give too much away. I'm still sort of coming up with the premise of it and stuff. I've got a good idea of what I want to do, but I definitely I've got a good idea of how it's going to go. But it's shooting it and then it's editing it, along with all the standard update stuff that I have to do for this channel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, because I'm really looking forward to making it, and I just pray it's funny. I pray it's funny, because it's going to be my humor that you guys have already seen in my videos, but more sarcastic, more probably pun intended. So maybe if we shoot it this week, like in the next couple of days, it will be uploaded hopefully by next week, probably next weekend. Again, I'm planning around reveals in the week and stuff. But I think we're officially planning to shoot it next Saturday. So if I go into like top gear for editing stuff, it potentially could be up Sunday, but it all works around the news and what comes out in the news and stuff. So but I'm looking forward to it. So who do you think the next Autobot will be revealed? I don't know. We've had quite a few been released, haven't we? I don't know who's. Let's move the camera. Who's going to get revealed? So we've had Squeaks, we've had Crosshairs. I'm just doing the Autobots. We had Squeaks, Crosshairs, Drift, Bumblebee. I feel like I'm forgetting one. Hound. I think. Oh, and Hot Rod. I think you have to look at Optimus Prime. I wouldn't have said Optimus Prime if they hadn't released Megatron, but I think Optimus Prime will be the next one released. Let me check actually while I'm on air to you guys. I'm going to check the Transformers Instagram page because it seems like the first place news gets uploaded to. So I'll just check that if they have uploaded anything, and if they have, I'll be cutting this live stream short and going to shoot a video. No new reveals yet. Yeah, do you know what though? I don't even think the next one to be released will be an Autobot. I think they'll release. I think the next one to be released will be a Decepticon. I'm thinking it'll be Onslaught. I'm hoping it's Onslaught. I'm really eager to see what he looks like. But again, I'm eager to see what the VW van looks like, the motorcycle. We've still got. Look, we've had pretty much a reveal daily, and we've got what 8, 9 characters out now, and that's been a reveal per day. And there's still so many more characters to do. I mean, we haven't even seen Hot Rod on set. You know, they could easily just whip out a new character that we've not seen in the filming yet. So it's yeah, it's fun. It keeps us all interested. So it's great. I love it. It's been a little bit stressful in terms of videos and stuff because the times that they were releasing the pictures and stuff and whatnot and stuff like that, it's just been a real bugger to make videos around and stuff. And yeah, it is what it is. You just have to work around it. But we've got 3 viewers, so anyone else who's watching, feel free to drop a comment, question. It can be about anything. I'm watching the Olympics. It can be about the Olympics. So yeah, it's we're up to 4 viewers. Extra viewer who's just joined. Hey, TF Nerd, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know. It's a very different situation we've got at the minute with this Transformers movie because I've been covering the movie since I'm good, thanks TF Nerd. Yeah, not too bad. Not very happy to finally have the weekend here. It's been quite a busy week. Yeah, I mean I've been covering these movies since 2011, hence the name 2011 Sideswipe. And I've been doing I did Dark of the Moon and I did Age of Extinction. Age of Extinction's coverage will always be tainted by the thing that happened with Paramount with my channel, which is why I stopped making videos. That will always sort of tarnish the coverage of what I liked doing about it. So it just, I said to you guys in that first video back, it hurt my passion to do it. And but someone said to me, they watched my video. This is a friend I'm talking about, like someone I know. And they said they watched one of my videos, and they say, you look like you're really enjoying yourselves. You look like you're actually like having fun and stuff. And I reply, I am having fun. I have got making these videos at the minute such a degree of enthusiasm which I never had in my previous 2 movies that I've been doing updates for. And I find making the videos fun, and I like doing live streams like now because I get to interact with you guys on a sort of more personal level. And yeah, it's really good, and I'm enjoying it now. I'm really enjoying being back on YouTube. I'm enjoying, like I said, a lot of people seem to really like my content, which is always welcome. And yeah, it's overall quite a pleasant time to be on YouTube for me. And like I said, with how they're doing things with this Transformers movie, it makes my life as an updater so much easier because you're not scouting around trying to find tidbits of information. Like you're not going into every crevice of every picture going, oh, that can be used, and I think Bumblebee was spotted there, but I'm not sure, so I'll have to try and find an on-set picture somewhere, and I'll have to dig and dig and dig. They're just releasing pictures left, right, and centre stuff now. So it's really good. It makes my life easier. I'm sure every other Transforming News updater life easier. And yeah, overall, it's just really cool. Hey TF Artist, how you doing, man? Having a good weekend? Actually, all you guys having a good weekend? Let me know. TF Nerd asks, what tips would you give to someone who wants to do updates? My primary tip would be careful. That's from experience as well. The thing that happened with me is during the Age of Extinction stuff, a picture got leaked. It shouldn't have been leaked, hence the term leaked. It shouldn't have got leaked. It was on all the forums as well. It was on all the popular stuff. And it shouldn't have been leaked. And Paramount and Hasbro, whoever was in charge of it, were taking things down and stuff. So, my prime tip, pardon the pun, my prime tip is be careful what you post. For me, when I came back and did all these updates, my number one incentive was like, I will only report it if it's official. Official pictures, official news. I will still speculate like the fan I am. I will still speculate, but I'm not going to go searching for pictures now. If the news is released, I will cover it. I will talk for 5 hours about it if I have to. But I'm not getting leaked pictures. I'm not doing. If there's official on-set pictures, I will do them, but I'm staying away from it. Just for my safety. I want to keep my channel. So, I mean, I've never really done anything sort of bad on YouTube. I know there's people who actually set up deliberately to break the copyright stuff and whatnot, and I've always been in good standing with my channel. That was pretty much the only bad thing that's ever happened with my channel. So yeah. So that's my tip, is to be careful what you post. Other tips, again, I started out in Dark of the Moon, and I didn't necessarily have. I've got much better software now. I've got a much better camera, stuff like that. But my Dark of the Moon updates they were literally done on Movie Maker with a microphone, and that's how I started up. And I had pictures, and I talked, and that was it. And now, because I've got better software and I've got a better camera, I can have pictures there while I'm talking. I've got a good camera, so you guys aren't like looking blurry vision at me now. And yeah, like I've got a tripod as well and stuff. So yeah, overall it's pretty good. I mean, if I wanted to, with my video editing software, I could even do a video where I look like Firestorm if I wanted to from the Flash. I'm just saying I could do that. I am actually working on a project at the minute, and unfortunately with this week of reveals, it's been put on the back burner temporarily. But yeah, you don't need a massive setup. You don't need it. As long as you can talk, you don't even have to talk in an update. You can just put text and pics and stuff. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. Any other tips? Give your opinion. Report the news, but what I found as a viewer of people, I watch Alex at the Rage Nation stuff. I like seeing other people's opinions on stuff. Part of the speculation, the fanboy and fangirl and whatever out. So yeah, give your opinion. Everyone's got an opinion. Feel free to talk about it. Sorry, I've completely been harping on not looking at the comments. I'm doing great, and my weekend's going good too. Good to hear. Very good to hear. Yeah, good weekends all around. Right. Yesterday, Friday, I hit the wall. I hit the proverbial wall. I got home and at about 6:30 p.m. I got to sleep for 3 hours. And then I was awake then for about 3 hours after that, and then I hit the wall again, and just I felt so good this morning after I woke up because I'd had pretty much a good 11 hours sleep. I must have just been doing overtime on stuff and whatnot, and not realised that I actually needed to rest. So, back to my updates if you have time. I tell you what, TF Nerd, what I'm going to do after this live stream, I'm going to go and make myself some dinner because I am hungry. And I've got my best friend hopefully coming over at about 9 o'clock. But after I've done my dinner and I've eaten it, I'll go on your channel, I'll check it out, and I'll leave a comment. I won't sort of message or anything. I'll drop a comment and stuff. So hopefully that helps. So yeah, but like I said, we're up to 6 viewers. So guys, drop your comments stuff. I'll do till 7:15 UK time, which is about 20 minutes from now, 25 minutes. So guys, just drop comments, leave questions, and I'll go through them and all. Any of you guys watching the Olympics? I am. I've got the tennis on right now. Spain versus Argentina, Del Potro versus Nadal. I'm a massive tennis fan. I've got sunglasses here as well. I don't know. Should I put the sunglasses on? Should I put the sunglasses on? Let me know. I was mowing the lawn earlier and it's waxed my eyes and stuff. So, wow, comments coming from everywhere now. George Gibbs, hello. How are you, man? How's your weekend going? My last weekend on my vacation. Oh no, that sucks. It is. So this is what I find funny about weekends, right? We all look forward to them, and we all look forward to them, and we get to we get Friday. We're all excited because of the weekend, and then Saturday we enjoy the weekend, and then Sunday we get depressed about Monday. So so yeah. When is the next new character thing coming out? Small guy, I wish I knew. Weird thing happened actually. They had one day where they didn't reveal one as they were doing, which I felt absolutely fine with. I was getting to the point that I was a little bit like I just needed a break. Doing these things daily has really like took up a lot of my time. Like I literally get up, go to work, get in, shoot the video, edit the video, render the video, upload the video, go to bed, and then repeat the next day. So sorry guys, I just got a text message. So yeah, it's literally it. I would expect one today, but if one doesn't happen today, I would expect it on Monday because maybe they just won't do it on the weekend. But you never know. Could drop one today. I don't know. So that's my answer to that. What's the deal with airline food? I don't know. Do you know what? I've not actually been on a plane for probably more than like 10 years now. So I've never been a fan of airline food anyway. So good to hear that you're good. Always good. What do you think Onslaught is going to look like in robot mode? Right. Onslaught in robot mode he's going to rival that of Hound. So he's going to be big. We've seen his vehicle mode. He's going to be a big guy. He's like a sort of tow truck sort of thing, isn't he? So I imagine that he will somehow implement the tow truck, like the hook and stuff. I imagine that they'll maybe implement that into his robot mode. He might have it sort of over his back like Scorponok does. Not the movie one I'm talking about, like big Scorponok who has like the tail coming over the back. So maybe like that. He's obviously going to be green. Yeah, expect something that I expect him to be bigger than Hound because Hound has to have a match. So expect him to be similar and bigger than Hound. Comments coming through. Hey, Damien. Oh, Simon. God, we got 10 views. I can't keep up now. Can you imagine like how celebrities do when they've got like 20,000 people watching them? Have you noticed that starting in Age of Extinction, bot modes have character to them? what starting in Ada Extinction, the bot modes have characters. What like Crosshairs and Drift, that like Drift looks like a samurai, Crosshairs is a trench coat. Yeah, I love the personality and stuff with the new Autobots. I think they have a lot of personality, which is funny because I had a lot of criticism that they didn't have any personality at all, which I couldn't disagree with more. When I woke up, there was a character, so I started waking up at 5:30 to make a video. That's is commitment. I wish I should probably do that, but I value sleep too much. They got to reveal Onslaught as next one, or I'm going to use Barricade's Brass Knuckles. Yeah, Barricade's Brass Knuckles are ironic though, aren't they? Because he does have to protect and serve, and he probably will not be. He would be doing the complete opposite with them. I don't think they're going to reveal Galvatron. I don't. I think Galvatron is going to be a one-trick pony. I don't think we'll be seeing Galvatron in this movie. I hope we see Galvatron transition into Megatron or back into Megatron, but I don't think Galvatron will be in this movie at all. I'm kind of glad about it. I was very disappointed about Galvatron. Very disappointing. I just hope they get Frank Welker back to voice Megatron, because Frank Welker voiced Galvatron, so he should voice Megatron. Do you think he will have a lot of weight like Hound? He will have more weight than Hound. He's going to be Hound's opposite. He will be something that Hound will struggle against. Will Megatron kill Optimus Prime? Maybe. He's already done it, so I don't think they'll do it again. I don't think Optimus will die. Hi Simon. I called you Simon earlier. Simeon, sorry. How you doing, man? Thank you. You've been leaving some very nice comments on my video, so I appreciate that. Small guy, when I think about it, the next image should be out in a few hours. How pumped are you for? Look, I'm checking that Instagram account all the time because they really caught me out with the release time for Bumblebee. Again, if they are watching my videos, Hasbro people, yeah, I expect one daily, but I don't know. I am very excited for the Transformers 5 figures. I felt very let down with the Ada Extinction line. Like the Dark of the Moon line was massive. They had so much. I love doing toy hunts for that film. The Dark of the Moon line was awesome. The Age of Extinction line kind of fell flat for me. I only got 3 figures from that. I did want more, but I ended up only getting Crosshairs, Scorn, and Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. That was it. Apart from that, I felt like the marketing, like when I went and saw the marketing, I didn't feel like it was on par with the Dark of the Moon stuff. So I hope they up the game. I really hope we get good figures. My problem with the figures for Age of Extinction was I felt we were kind of getting robbed in a way, because I felt like the not robbed, but I felt like the deluxe sizes were smaller and you were paying more, and the Voyagers were smaller and you were paying more, and leader class. You go back to Revenge of the Fallen. Revenge of the Fallen had despite what you want to say about the movie, Revenge of the Fallen had a great line to it, and leader class sizes are so dramatically different now. It's laughable. So yeah, I have high hopes for Transformers Last Night, but I hope we kind of go back to it. Dark of the Moon had the same problem with the sizes of the figures and stuff. Like Voyagers were quite small compared to old style Voyagers. So yeah. The Dinobots are like barbarians. Prime being a knight, be a ninja, Drift a samurai, Hound a United States Marine. Yes, that is quite. Yeah, it's basically it. Megatron is Megatron. Who's Megatron? Megs is TF Prime. Megs of Murder Justice. Yeah, I love the new Megatron. Go and check out my video. I fanboy out about it. Barricade does look like a SWAT team member. Barricade is gonna lay down the law in a very unlawful way. Work that one out. I mean, he will be fat. I know it sounds rude. No, Hound. What? Hound will be fat or Onslaught? I don't think Onslaught will be fat. I think Onslaught will be very muscular. imagine Dwayne the Rock Johnson as a Decepticon. I think that is kind of the equivalent of what Onslaught is going to be. He's going to be pure muscle. He's going to be big. He's going to be imposing. He's going to lay the smack down on people. I'm so upset if B doesn't have a voice. Come on, writers, do something about it. Simeon, I have faith in the writers. I am disappointed to see if Bumblebee doesn't talk. I still have slight expectation about it. Slight expectation. End of the movie, yeah, possibly. But yeah, it might happen. It might not happen. I'm not saying 100% get ready for it, but Frank Welker is going to be voicing Megatron. If that's official, very good. I'm very happy about that. They won't announce any voice casts or anything till production's done and stuff because they've got nothing to do. The figures don't have good paint and the transformation's kind of boring and dark. And yeah, I fully agree with that, small guy. Absolutely 110% agree with that. I felt like the evasion mode prime was literally red and blue, where it was like we as fans, we shouldn't have to wait till Takara release something. Okay, we shouldn't have to wait for that. You know, simple things like painting the feet grey. Even it doesn't have to be silver. Just do it grey. You know, I've got blue feet and I've got blue fists on that guy. It just looks really weird. And you've used silver paint on the face. Come on, you know. It's just simple fit. I'm not asking for every detail to be painted out, but come on, at least little things like that. I have Dark of the Moon Shockwave. You know, the one that did say a single word in the movie. Yeah. The Dark of the Moon Shockwave is good, though. It's a very good figure. I wish he had transformed in the movie, though. That would have been cool. Yeah, Onslaught. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, George. Look, we've only got 10 viewers here. I can try and respond. It's my obligation to respond to everyone's comments. When there's I'm a massive Stephen Amell fan, like who plays Oliver Queen in Arrow, and I watched his Facebook lives all the time, and he has like 20,000, 30,000 people going up down the comment section. So I think that's kind of justified if you can't reply to all of them. But we're at 10 viewers, so it's not a problem. Will Onslaught go up against Optimus Prime? Potentially, but I think Optimus Prime is going to be busy in space. Optimus Prime will be on Earth at one point. We have seen his vehicle mode on Earth. But I don't know. Maybe. He might just come down and just completely waylay to Onslaught, to be honest. I wouldn't even be surprised. He's done it in the past, so... Get Dwayne Johnson as Hound Psychic. Now, I think it's common knowledge, but just in case you don't know, by the way, I just got one of those Amazon Fire TV stick things, and they've got the entire first season of Transformers Prime on. So I binge watched that like the other night, and I still love the show. It's my favorite Transformers related show. And Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, voiced Cliffjumper in the first episode. He didn't do it in the flashback episode in season 2 or 3, but yeah, it was really cool. I really like voice Cliffjumper. Onslaught is going to be at least a head big. Yeah, I mean he's not going to tower above him, but he will be bigger. He will be bigger because Hound is a big guy already. So yeah, he needs a good adversary. I don't know, is it just me, but Age of Extinction's CGI is not that good against Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon, in my opinion, has the best CGI in the Transformers live action films. Okay, it just does. I think the 2007 movie has the second best, then Age of Extinction, and then Revenge of the Fallen CGI felt very rushed. And I can say it because I did effects and stuff and VFX stuff in college and stuff, and still do stuff. So I can tell. But yeah, Dark of the Moon, like for me, like the scene where Optimus is standing at the shuttle, and the scene where Optimus fights the driller at the start of the movie, that is like amazing CGI, really good CGI. Yeah, that movie's pretty crisp in terms of CG. Age of Extinction CG, it was good. It wasn't bad. But as you say, against Dark of the Moon, yeah, it's quite noticeable. But you know, the Dinobots kind of are a hindrance to that in a sense, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but in the sense that that like you see car parts on Transformer and you can relate because you've seen that car part and it looks real, whereas the Dinobots don't have anything relatable on them, so it's quite hard to get that perspective. Will we see the creators? I'm going to say probably, but maybe not. Maybe. I think we're going to have more of a chance of seeing them in this film, but who knows? Megatron is going to destroy Drift, probably. Everyone keeps saying Drift's going to die, so I don't know. It'd be a shame, but we'll have to see. As long as my boy Crosshairs makes it out of there, fine. I'm more than happy. Will Galvatron meet Megatron? I don't think so. I think they're not going to be two separate entities. I think Galvatron will revert back to Megatron. I think that's my opinion. I wonder if Bruticus is going to be in the movie, and if Brawl will be, and if how will they explain it? Will he be revived? Will he be completely different bot with the same name? Now look, the Brawl thing, right? In the first movie, for any of those who don't know, they called Brawl Devastator. So they could technically say Devastator died in the first movie. You know, they could technically do that. But you know, it's look, this whole Brawl thing seems to be more massive than it actually is. They had a desert attack Brawl in the Dark of the Moon film. It is very easy for them to just, we've seen it. It's so easy for them to bring characters back that look like the characters, right? We've had 2 incarnations of Brawl. Longhaul was in Revenge of the Fallen. He was also in Dark of the Moon. I mean, they both got killed, but they can just do that. So I don't even think it's that big of a problem. If they're going to do Bruticus, I don't think it's much of a problem. We haven't seen a tank on set though, so it was potentially it could be some a different type of vehicle. I don't think it's much of an issue. I have a feeling that they might use the law of planet. What is the planet Nibiru? Is that a real life thing? I'm not sure, and I should be sure of that because I'm quite a spacey geek. But do you know what? I'd be happy if they took the TF Prime route for a Unicron. That'd be quite cool. I think they nailed that. That was really cool. Will Optimus change into Nemesis Prime? Potentially. I'm feeling less enthusiastic about it, but very well could be. That first picture, we've not seen anything of Optimus Prime, so they could blow us out of the water right now and release a picture of Nemesis Prime on Instagram. I'm going to check that actually very quickly, just in case, because again, if something's been released, I will be ending the stream. Have they updated anything? No, nothing's been updated. So, right, back to the comments. Right. It is called the Horn Planet and the Destroyer. Oh, well, that's a very apt name then. Are you going to do another collaboration with Raging Nation soon. Hopefully, we've been sort of talking about it. I mean, Alex is a good friend of mine, so he's we've known each other since 2011, so it's not we've both been doing these for a long time now, and probably a long time into the future as well. So if they're announcing Transformers films and they say they've got 10 more years worth of films to be doing, you can count on us doing updates for it. Yeah, I'm completely open to doing another collaboration video with Alex. It's more easier to do it on my channel than do it on his channel, but we'll look into it. I said we chatted about it, and you know, we're open to doing another one. I think we said about potentially doing one if a trailer's released soon. I don't expect a trailer to be released for maybe a couple of months yet, because like I said, they're still in production, so they've got nothing to do yet. But yeah, whenever a trailer gets released, we'll you know, if we get the chance. Thing is, doing a collaboration with Alex is as easy as it is to say that we're going to do it and stuff. It's actually quite difficult to do just because of our time difference. So there's an 8-hour difference between me and Alex. So that last one we did, it was like 10 p.m. here, but it was like literally 2 over there. So so it's difficult to try and get it organised, but we're again completely open to it, and yeah, we keep in contact a bit, so it's fine. Will Bumblebee talk? That is the question. I don't know. Potentially, I think if Bumblebee talks, he talks at the end of the movie for Transformers 6 to carry it on. I don't think he'll talk majority of TF5. What's even odder is that the creator's written language is Sumerian, which so that they say, oh, okay. My confused face. Are you planning to do a live stream where people can get into the stream? What do you mean, like, TF Nerd? Do you mean like actually having like people on the stream, like with the one that I did with Alex? Like, oh, what? Sorry, do you mean like a live chat with me, so people like you guys can talk live with me as I host the stream or something? Maybe they can have a hand in human developing as well as side training. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Well, they've kind of, you know, sorted out the Earth first time around. So, do you think Optimus will have a new truck update? No, I think Optimus's truck will remain the same. I do prefer the old truck personally, but the new truck looks badass, so it's, you know, it's not a problem. But yeah, it's I think the truck it might have a few minor differences, but nothing too dramatic. How long will Megatron live? Megatron will pretty much live forever. No matter how many. Look, he's died nearly 3 times now. He died in the first movie. He died in Dark of the Moon. He got his ass handed to him in Revenge of the Fallen, and he's still back. So I don't think you can ever kill Megatron permanently. He was technically still alive in Age of Extinction, technically. Yeah, yeah, potentially TF Nerd. I mean, I'm look, my subscriber numbers are growing. So you know, it's a tough one to do. I'm just trying to think about the logistics of doing that. It's definitely a possibility we could do something like that. Maybe like have 3-4 subscribers. Maybe do like maybe like a weekly thing, something like that. I'd have to put a bit of thought into it and get back to you guys on that. Let me know, guys. Let's just I'll be ending the live stream in literally 5 minutes, but just let me know. Would you be open to that idea if I did a live stream, invited like a couple of my subscribers to come chat with me. Let me know. I'm open to it. Obviously it's dependent on time zones, internet connections, obviously, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys are up for that, I can definitely look into it. It would be a while off yet. I'm not saying it will happen next week. It would be maybe in a month or something. We just have to get through this month of updates, because there's a lot of news coming out so far at the minute. So and like I said, I have my own life and stuff to worry about and stuff. So but yeah, definitely TF node. I'd definitely be open to that. So yeah. How are you, by the way? Thanks for asking, George. Yeah, I'm fine. Just enjoying the weekend, enjoying the peace and quiet. So yeah, just having a nice quiet weekend. Weather's been. Do you know what? I could actually do with the weather improving, because there's the bloody Perseid meteor shower at the minute. So I'd love to be able to see it, but the frigging clouds out. I stayed up till 2:30 last night waiting for that, and I couldn't see a thing. So yeah, I'm pretty good, thanks. Would be cool if Barricade hits angry against the wall with his knuckles, so that would be awesome. I would expect to see that actually in the movie. That would be pretty cool. Will Crosshair's new paint job? No, Crosshair's paint job is very similar. The only difference to Crosshair's in terms of bodywork and paintwork is he has a different style spoiler. Crosshairs pretty much will look the same. This is why you can be more annoyed about the drift concept art, because it is literally a rehash of the Age of Extinction one. But Crosshairs is one, he's not going to look any different, so they don't need to actually do something. The drift one, they did a really cheap sort of like quick body part change stuff. So yeah. I'm enjoying this live conversations. Yeah, George, we do these live streams like quite regularly, considering. So yeah, I tend to not really notify any people. I probably should. Will Barricade die in this movie? Again, potentially. It's definitely a thing that character needs some form of closure. So you know, he's had 2 movies now where we've been left with, did he die at the end? So maybe. If he doesn't, I expect him to be in the next film again. I just hope him and Bumblebee have a really badass fight. That's all I hope. Like, I'm on about a good 5 to 10 minute battle. Would be good. And if he does die, I hope Bumblebee's the one to do it. I don't want the human taking him out. I don't want Crosshairs to pop something. Wow, that is really close. Sorry, I just seen someone on the Olympics. That is literally the rowing thing. They are literally neck and neck on the line. That was mad, that is. I think Crosshairs has more black on his head. Yeah, I mean, it's really minute changes. He's not going to look that different. What's your thoughts on Hot Rod? I will tell you quickly now, but if you want my full thoughts, George, go and view my Hot Rod update, because that's pretty much got my most thoughts. Let me just, I will finish your question, George. I will finish it to end the stream. I'll answer these last 2. This last question, and then I'll wrap up the stream with your answers. So I want to talk about that. How often are you doing the live streams, like per week? It tends to vary. If I'm busy, I won't. We tend to do nearly like 1 a week, maybe 1 a fortnight sort of thing. There won't be that long between them at all. It's that I won't be doing like 1 every month or something. It'll be 1 every week or every fortnight. So just go with that. And they will be on the weekends as well. They won't be happening in the week. It'll be on a Saturday or a Sunday. So don't think Bumblebee will die. Sorry, don't think Barricade will die. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. But you know, yeah. I noticed that the hand of the creator and looks like the Fallen's hand. Oh yeah, that's quite. I never noticed that. Yeah. So to wrap up the stream, I am going to finish with George's questions about Hot Rod. Now, I cut a big portion out of my Hot Rod update, something I talked about. Hot Rod has split a lot of things with the fans. A lot of people don't like what it looks like. People are flipping out because it doesn't look anything like the G1 thing. All of this, all of this, all of that. Basically, right. I am going to sound quite blunt here, but you should be used to it. We're 5 movies in, and these characters, some of them look similar, some of them don't look anything like G1. Sideswipe looks nothing like his G1 counterpart. Mirage, looks nothing like his G1 counterpart. Ironhide looks nothing like his G1 counterpart. Ratchet, similar, but still nothing like his G1. Optimus looks very much like his G1 counterpart, but still movie differences. You know, this is what's confusing me about the amount of hate that is happening with Hot Rod. And I just have to say, like, first of all, it's early, so that design could very much entirely change. I'm not on about the robot design, but the colors could change. Secondly, again, people should be used to this. We're 5 movies in. We've nearly been seeing this thing happen for 10 years now. And finally, please, I ask of you guys and the fans and whoever watches the new movie, have faith in the writers. Look, I will hold my hands up and go, if I walk out of that movie and go, that was the same as the first 4 movies, I enjoyed it, but the story and the writing didn't make sense. But it's a different writer's room. They're having a much more massive part on the movie. And I have so much faith in these writers that we're not just going to get Hot Rod for the sake of having Hot Rod. He's going to have a reason. He's going to have good moments. He's going to have good dialogue. He's going to have good overall presence in the film. So again, I just ask a little bit of faith in the writers. I know Michael Bay's still directing, which I'm happy about, but I know people will flip out about that. But the writers are not the same writers of Age of Extinction. So have faith is all I'm saying. So just to wrap it up, that's effectively what it is. Just see what you guys just said. Do I have Skype? I do, but it's more personal. I only sort of like keep in contact with friends and family on that. So his face just looks odd, but I'd be okay with a more human face. Again, these are things that could change. It's an early concept. I am also looking forward to the new expanded universe and the first concepts. Exactly. The first concepts of Lockdown looked very different. So people just need to stop freaking out, give it some time, and just chill. It's not the end of the world. There are much more worse things going on in the world than Hot Rod's concept art for Transformers the Last Night. Okay, so we just need to chill. It could change. It probably will change. Again, it's just people have been asking for Hot Rod to be in the films for so long now. Again, I've been doing the coverage. I know how much people wanted that red Ferrari to be Hot Rod in Dark of the Moon, and they wanted him in Age of Extinction, and now they've got him, and then we moan about it. So, yeah, it is what it is. All I'm saying is patience, faith, and that's it. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head off because I'm getting a bit hungry now. So, you guys, awesome as ever. I thank you again for making this a very interactive live stream. I'm very appreciative that you can come along to it. You can talk. We can talk. I can talk more personal to you guys because I make the videos and stuff and whatnot. So again, I appreciate you guys coming along. I hope you guys have a really good weekend, rest of the weekend, wherever you are watching from. Take it easy. I hope the weather stays good. Check out that meteor shower if you get the time as well, because it'll be worth it. I ain't gonna have much because it's still cloudy outside. So, but yeah, have a good weekend. Have fun in everything you do. Keep an eye out for my updates because no doubt we'll be doing more in the next day or so. And that's about it, really. I don't think there's much else going on with that. So, you guys, my comment, yeah, I'll go and make my dinner, TF Nerd, and then I'll get on that. I won't forget. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend. and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Sideswipe Lucas, I'm so sorry. You were literally joining just as we're wrapping up. But you can rewatch the live stream, so it's fine. So yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you in the next video. So take it easy, guys. Bye.